Bunnies. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are unboxing my machine. I am so happy. So if you know me, I nearly said since from inception, but if you know me, then you know how happy I am just by seeing the machine, because I've always been a lover of clothes. So I'm so happy because this means that I'm able to create what I want to create. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. So let's unbox this machine. Okay, happy Shem, I won't lie. Super happy. Let's unbox. Lunch. Okay, happy, I won't lie. So happy. So I have to be quick. Okay, cool. I'm expecting a call, so I have to be quick. I take this thing out to you. I don't want to hurt my baby. I don't want to hurt. Okay, let me. There's some chin for this one also. There we go. So it's one in manual, I guess. This is the manual. Sorry guys, my lighting is not good today, né? Please forgive me, but I was like to myself, there is no way that I'm gonna open this without filming. So this is what I've got. I'm seeing 3 needles here. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what's going on because I have no idea of how a machine operates, but I learn. So this is my baby. Guys. So this is a foot what? You know, the one that you step on. It's a plastic. Okay, it is plastic. Okay, guys. You can say understand it. Oh, and I'm sazutunga. So I have to buy needles. And oh, you are so pretty. Japanese excellence. Oh, you are so pretty when I'm a baby. So So this is my baby. Super happy. I really hope that it performs. Well, I've checked the reviews. Go TikTok, go ChatGPT. Where else? YouTube. If this is a good machine for me, and be happy, guys. Luckily, I also have the material, so meaning that I'm gonna have to buy. Sorry, my head, ne? So okay, let me finish. I have material. I'm gonna show you the material that I already bought last year. That material I wanted for someone to make garments for me, but since I have my machine, I'm gonna practice with those materials. Number 2, I need to get Kali, a thread for this machine, so that I can start sewing. Guys, let me start cooking, and I think I'm gonna go to gym, but I don't think I have capacity because there's a lot to be done in this house. Already getting upside down. One day in, the house is already upside down. My poor husband, and he loves me. Okay, guys, regular pair, huh? And yeah, and see, get because the house was clean. I got here, the house was clean, and then somehow, I don't know. This is probably a personality trait. There's no way. Like the way Fed making thing. I also cannot believe it. I don't know, guys. Let me start cooking and then clean the house. Goodbye. I am actually feeling so tired. I am feeling exhausted. I am feeling the need to just rest because wow, my job is starting to be hectic. We are having like high volumes of work. The house needs to be taken care of. I'm vlogging, you know. I love all of these things, but I feel like this is the time of the year where I'm just tired, guys. I need a break. But I said, and I'm also feeling dehydrated, hence I'm holding this Mitzi Anna. I can feel it on my skin. One thing about me, if I don't drink water, I get sick, right? My BP drops. So I think that's what's happening. I'm feeling very low, right? It's giving low blood, but you know, I don't like declaring sicknesses even if I see okay or the symptoms say it's iron or it's BP, hydropy and stuff, but I don't like declaring those things. No, same as you know, my anxiety. What the day I stopped saying anxiety, my anxiety, I'm telling you, was the day I started feeling like way better. So I'm at a point where I don't own sicknesses. If whether I have symptoms for something, so anyway, I am cooking. It's chai time. I am cooking. This is what we're cooking. Ne? And then pork bangers too. Yeah, so because I'll be going to church Kausani, and also on Saturday I won't be here, hence Kipe Leadership was a 2, so that my husband can at least have something to eat after work. We don't eat a lot. At least he can have skaftin, and at least he can also have something to eat vele Kausani. And because the past few days I have not been cooking, and Shem has been eating the chips wire, right? So I'm gonna cook this, and then I'm gonna make, I think, the pasta salad. I'm also gonna make the sweet potato. What else? Wait, thinking my thing doesn't make sense, but as long as Rachel, I'm also gonna make the broccoli. So let's do it. once. Just wanted to show you my sick fit. So I'm not feeling well, so hence I'm wearing track pants in this very warm weather. It's very hot. I'm gonna take it off now, but while co-officing I couldn't take it off because you know the aircon and stuff, right? And then my earrings, I'm wearing these cute earrings. Let me show you. You see, these two go together. So there you go. Here's the fit. Hello Bachomi, I just came back from work. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Ballerina. This is from Zara. Let me show you. Ballerina yako Zara. It's not the greatest quality, but I love it. Love the design. Skirt from Superbalist. Skipper, I bought it go Piccadilly. And then shades from Shein. Let me put this here. Shades from Shein. Shades from Shein. This is for when I was driving. And then earrings from Shein also. This is the earrings. So this is how I look. Easy, easy, easy. What's about how easy does it? They are talking about me. Easy but artistic. I hope you're having a lekker day. I am, because it is the day before my birthday. See you tomorrow, guys. I hope you love vlog. Hey Banganis, so it's a day before my birthday and I am sitting and I'm just gonna do reflections, right? Today I just want to sit and reflect on the year 32 was, right? And I'm looking for a page here because my diary is full. So I'm just gonna sit and reflect and thank God for what I need to thank him for. And yeah, that's about it. So that's what I'm doing because I haven't had time to sit and reflect. Sorry, my flu. Oh, what this prayer is. This is a heavy prayer, guys. There's this prayer that I wrote in this book. By the time I turned 33, I would have no, that's too much. You know, it goes to show that sometimes we are desperate for the things that we really don't want. And understand? You find yourself being desperate for linyalo, but you find yourself that this is not what you really don't want, or for a certain job. But when you sit after months and you're like, this is actually something that I really don't want. So I think this is the case. When I think about it, I'm like, not now. So by the way, I'm gonna sit and then I'm gonna reflect. 32, how did it start? Okay, I'll write and speak as I remember. So 32, how did it start? So it started, I wasn't feeling great. I remember on my birthday, I'll try to look for a pic. I was feeling down last year this time. I was feeling very down. And you know, I remember like on our way to dinner with my husband, he asked me, how are you feeling, you know? And I remember saying to him that I was feeling meh. I was not excited. I was not really happy. I don't want to say happy because, right, happy it's because of like happenings, right? So nothing was happening. I was not moving or front, or I keep on forward, or I was not moving backwards. I was just living, you know. And I remember saying to him, hey, you know, I feel like, am I born to just go to work, come back, and that's it? You know, so I was really, 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 really deep in my thoughts. And in my heart, what was brewing was something like, there is more to life. You understand? I really felt like there is more to life than the life that I am living, or I was living. I still feel like that, but not in an empty way, because I have found what I really love doing, number one, and I'm working towards it. So it gives
some level of meaning to my life, if you know what I mean. So I didn't have meaning in my life beginning of 32, and all over the place. This is just a diary session where I'm just talking whatever that's on top of my head. Yeah, the start was a bit slow and everything, but as I started posting, started finding meaning, feeling that I also have a purpose, and I drew closer to God, prayed more, obeyed more. I've always been someone that's prayerful, but this year was more of I obeyed more and I took care of myself more. This was low-key my Esther year, where I feel like God was raising me not to be apologetic about who I am and not to chase actually being liked by people. People that don't like me, and that's okay, I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. Because you know what, I've recognized that the more you take care of yourself, the more you work on yourself, the more you exude high esteem, the more you glow, the more people, I don't even want to say hate, they dislike you because your shine to some to some extent reminds them of what they don't have. You know what I mean? I'm just reminded by, I was talking to my husband about Mpumeli Dwaba. I'm like, you know why they hate her so much? That is because she's worked so hard to have, I don't even know how to put it, but she has what we want to have. Understand? She is that girl. By the time I turn 30, I'll have a house and a car and a successful career. That is why when other females or when other people see her, it aches. I understand it, So yeah, the more you take care of yourself, the more you look on point, the more, like, when you speak, the more people will dislike you because you are so different. So I learned that, and I'm learning to stand my ground, because it is tempting to sort of like try to go back so that you can be liked. You understand? Like, if you decide that I'm gonna stop gossip, and then you stop gossiping, and then that you find that people don't like you anymore because you chose that, you know what, I'm just gonna separate myself. Of course, they don't understand why, even though you can articulate it, but it will cause a separation. And that's what's on top of my head. So 32 was I feel like I have been calm. I was busy, but in terms of my soul has been rested, and not totally rested. I will explain to you why I was not totally rested. That is because I went to a conference, a church, and one of the instructions, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I was instructed to, I'm in that era, to rest, which is very strange. You know why God said that? It is because He recognized that I'm not really resting. I want to rest, but I'm not really resting in Him. So 32 was it was a lot, but more than anything, I grew, baby girl. I took care of myself. This year was the year where I dressed up every day. Hayo Yamahala, whether I felt like it, sorry, I'm sleepy, handsome. Whether I felt like it, whether I didn't feel like it, I showed up. It was my year of showing up for myself, even when I didn't feel like it, of posting, of taking vlogs, even when I didn't feel about it. It was basically a year of acceptance. And that reminds me, when I was turning 32, my mom called me, and then she said something like, she prays that I accept. But she didn't say that I pray that you accept yourself, but she said something about self-acceptance, which really, I felt like that was the word from God. Because after that, I started operating from that level of, I had to accept myself for how God made me to be. I accept that I am artistic. I accept that I don't like 9 to 5. I accept that I love colorful things. I accept that I have a different way of thinking. I accept that I shine. One of the things that I had to accept, that I shine, that I walk into the room and I own the room. And I got to accept that I'm not the only one that possesses that, but I'm one of the people that possesses that. So it was just a year of acceptance, year of love of myself, though the love was not deep. We didn't delve into that. But it was just a year of accepting, you know. Hence I bought the machine, because I was accepting myself. I was like, all my life I've been known for dressing up, loving fashion, being colorful and whatnot. How about I do what I don't want to say, or rather let me say what God has called me to do? Or how about I explore my natural inclination, you know, because there is more. So today I'm doing like those reflections, and Kausani, I will be more of asking. Today I'm thanking God for the year this has been, and just reflecting of how I've grown. And I think my favorite thing this year is that I stopped caring what people are thinking. Not that I stopped totally, but if I cared, because I cared so much, if I came into 32 caring like 80% about what people are saying about me, I'm on 30%. I guess here like it was just a year of rejection. like people not literally not liking me, and not like Akaisa next, you know. If you know me very close, I'm just a girl that loves to bath and dress up. So this was a year I feel like it was on people's way. People didn't like me, and I had to accept her ways. It's okay if people don't like you, girl, you ain't money. So yeah, so I'm gonna do reflections, and then I'm gonna thank God for the year this was. And tomorrow I think I really want to map out my plan. I really don't want to map out my plan, but I'm looking for that word that's gonna set my 33. Well, I call this my 33 my Jesus year, because 33 years was the year was the year that Jesus fulfilled his purpose. So for me, I am declaring, okay, this is the year that I will fulfill my purpose, right? Yes, it's either I have faith in God or I don't have faith in God. I know I'm talking about a lot of things kind of going on, but it's either I have faith in God or I do not have faith in God. And I choose to have faith in God, and I choose to believe what he has for me. But my loves, I hope you have a good night. I'm just gonna sit here, have my chamomile, sleep. I have a spa day ahead of me. I have vision casting that is due, and then we are good to go. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Friends, this is one of the best massages that I've ever, when I mean ever, I think I've had about 3 that were memorable. Which one was my first, and one in the middle. I remember I was at Lifestay Date Star, and then this one was one of the best massages that I've ever had. You guys, it was so nice. At some point I was sleeping, naming Kitsuhile, naming I'm drooling. You know what? I enjoyed it that much. I really did. Going forward, I am going to go for her and go for the 90 minutes. 90 minutes is so worth it. I didn't realize for the 60 minutes until I talk, to be quite honest. Until I talk. It was so nice. I'm gonna put her name on the screen and put the branch She was amazing. Like, this is what I needed. This is what I needed. Like, I understand. This is what I needed for today. Just nothing hard. Normally I ask for hard. And even today I asked for like medium. Medium is normally painful a little bit. But somehow, you know, I realized that I actually didn't need that. I actually needed what she gave me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill. I just wanna go home, man. Try to get it down to Wings. Go home, chill, sleep. That's all I want.